Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Irina, better known as Verban Schooled Online. Check out my Facebook page if you're interested, and of course check out my YouTube channel where I post videos about my main points of interest, mainly Germanic languages or different aspects regarding Norse culture. Today we're going to talk a little about school subjects, the main ones, and I'm going to give you examples from 5 Germanic languages and discuss a little bit these words. So I chose this topic because I, as many other teachers in my region here in Germany, in Hesse, are going to start school on the 5th of September, and it is with a great dose of dismay that I behold this impending approach of the school year. However, I'm not going to turn this video into me complaining about the precarious state of the educational system, not only in Germany, but in my home country as well, and in many other parts of the world. Maybe I'm going to talk about that in another video. This is, again, a small linguistic lesson. So, school subjects, I chose the ones I think everyone studies in school, although it may differ according to the respective educational system and according to the type of school. But I think that these subjects are, let's say, core subjects, if you will. So I'm going to give to you the list in English first, and then I am going to pronounce these words in German, Dutch, Swedish, Danish, and Icelandic. So the school subjects I chose are the following: mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, history, geography, social studies, art, religion, economics, music, ICT, PE, foreign languages, and, well, let's say the native language. Okay, let's start with German. So we have the following: Mathematik, Physik, Chemie, Biologie, Geschichte, Geographie or Erdkunde, Sozialkunde or Gemeinschaftskunde, Kunst, Religion, Wirtschaft, Musik, Informatik, Sport, Fremdsprachen, and die Muttersprache. Okay. Schulfächer, by the way, so in German the term is Schulfächer, for school subjects. All right, let's move to Dutch. So school subjects will be schoolvakken. So we have the following: Wiskunde, Natuurkunde, Scheikunde, Biologie, Geschiedenis, Aardrijkskunde or Geografie, Maatschappij Wetenschap, or I think you can also say Sociaalwetenschap, Kunst, Religie, Economie, Muziek, Computerwetenschap, Sport, Fremde taal, Modertaal. Moving on with Swedish. Skolämnen: matematik, fysik, kemi, biologi, historia, geografi, socialvetenskap, konst, religion, ekonomi, musik, datavetenskap, idrott, främmande språk, modersmål. The next one would be Danish, skolefeja: matematik, fysik, kemi, biologi, historia, geografi, samfundsfag, billedkunst, økonomi, musik, computervidenskab, idræt, fremmede sprog, modersmål. All right, so as you can see from these 4 examples, from these 4 languages, most words that we use are actually of Greek and Latin origin, with a couple of exceptions, and let's discuss a few of them right now. So you are often going to find, when talking about subjects to study either in school or at university, you're going to find the word for the word for science, you know, so that would be Wissenschaft in German, Wetenschap in Dutch, Vetenskap in Swedish, or Videnskap in Danish. So this is a very beautiful word because it stems from a Proto-Indo-European root, which meant originally to see, to perceive, to observe. And that's really sweet because, you know, you observe the universe, and in this manner you gain knowledge about it. The second part of these words, so the ending, this also comes from an old root skapim, which is a shape, so a condition or a state. So this long word in all these languages actually means the state of knowledge. Yeah. Okay. And speaking of knowledge, we also have the word Kunde and Kunst. So they stem from the same root, which is the verb to know in Proto-Germanic, and well, you know, Kunde at the end of a word, for example, Sozialkunde. This comes from the participle of the verb to know, kundas, which is actually something known about something which is expressed in the first part of the word, like a skill, you know, a skill, an ability. And this word is related to the word for art, yeah, Kunst, and this also comes from another word, a related word to this old verb to know, meaning ability as well. So craftsmanship. Yeah, so they both mean to be able to do something crafty. Okay. Other things I find interesting in this list is maybe the fact that some guy in the 16th century decided to replace the Latin words also used in Dutch for mathematics and chemistry, and to use more local words. So that's why we have wiskunde for mathematics, which is the art of knowing. It's literally the art of knowing something. And for chemistry, you have scheikunde, which is the art of separating, of breaking stuff apart with reference to substances or something like that. Okay. Also in Dutch, the word for social studies is very interesting, actually stemming from the word for society, one of the words for society, maatschappij. This is from maat, which is the English mate. So it, yeah, given the fact we're talking about Dutch, the original reference was most probably to, you know, the shipmates. So a society, a community, a gathering of people with similar preoccupations and values. So that's where it comes from. Yeah, it was something similar in German, you know, Gemeinschaftskunde, Gemeinschaft, so community, society, more likely community, comes from gemeinsam, so to have something in common. All right. Yeah, I think that was it here. And in Danish and Swedish, the word for physical education is interesting. So idrott in Swedish, because it comes from an Old Norse word, throtter, which means strength, but it also could be used with the sense of occupation. So it suffered with the passage of time reduction of meaning from a general occupation to you know, just something physical. All right, and it's a later borrowing either way in Scandinavian languages. Okay, and the second part, let's say, or yeah, you know, it depends on how you divided this video, is the most interesting one, because I'm going to discuss the words in Icelandic for the school subjects. And as you probably know, Icelandic has a very high level of purism. So basically you take words already existing in Old Norse, in the old Icelandic sagas, and you try to make up new words out of them. And this is exactly what happens in reference to our topic today. So we have námsgreinar, the school subjects, and the following: stærðfræði, eðlisfræði, efnafræði, líffræði, saga, landafræði, samfélagsfræði, list, trúfræðslu, hagfræði or heimilisfræði, tónlist, tölvunarfræði, íþróttir, erlend tungumál, móðurmál. Okay, let's have a look at the logic behind them a little bit. So you could notice that I always have at the end of the word fræði, which is science in Icelandic, and the word is very interesting because it comes from the adjective fróður. In Old Norse it meant wise. Yeah, so if you're wondering where Frodo comes from, Tolkien's Frodo in Lord of the Rings, well, there you go. Frodo was the wise one. Okay. Then you have compound words all the time. So for example, mathematics, stærðfræði, it would be the science of quantity. Physics, eðlisfræði, would be the science of natural characteristics of nature, more generally speaking. Efnafræði, chemistry, would be the science of substances. Líffræði, biology, the science of life. Saga, meaning history, it means story as well, so the difference between them, at least linguistically, is not clearly drawn. Landafræði, geography, so the science of the earth. Social studies, the science of society, samfélag. And then you have a beautiful word for art, which is list. List also exists in other languages, in German, for example, but it means trick. It means trick, and it was also used in English, but I think nowadays is no longer used in this sense. The word also exists in other languages, in Swedish, for example, and it comes from an old Germanic word meaning craft, which in its turn stems from an Indo-European root meaning something like track, which also gave us the word to learn and related words belonging to this family of learning, of doing something crafty or artsy. Okay. Okay, heimilisfræði, yeah, economics, so this would rather be the science of the household. Or if you want to say hagfræði, although I think in school the other term is used, this would be the science of benefits or of gains. Okay, computer science, tölvunarfræði, so this is from tölva, which is the computer, which I discussed this word in another video actually, about Icelandic words for technology. Tölva is the computer, and it is a compound word from völva, the prophetess, and the word for counting, so the prophetess who counts is the computer. And yeah, I think I covered it all. Alright, so there you go, a couple of words in 5 different Germanic languages, school subjects. Hope you found out something new, and wish you all the best. And of course, please subscribe to my channel if you want to find out more. I will continue to make more videos about these Germanic languages because I've noticed they're more popular for some reason. Either way, highly appreciate it. Thank you very much. All the best, and I will see you soon back on my channel. Have fun. Have fun at school.